This video will cover the topic, Rationalizing a Denominator, Square Root of a Fraction.
What happens to the numerator and denominator when we take the square root of a fraction?
When we take the square root of a fraction, we are taking the square root of the numerator divided by the square root of the denominator. Let's take a look at an example. Say we're given the square root of 5/6. Using the quotient property for square roots, we can rewrite this expression as the square root of 5 divided by the square root of 6.
Okay, but what does it mean to rationalize a denominator?
To rationalize the denominator means to rewrite the fraction without a radical in the denominator. In this example, we can do this by multiplying the denominator by the square root of 6. However, we don't want to alter the value of the fraction. If we multiply the expression by the square root of 6 over the square root of 6, which is the same as multiplying by 1, we can change the denominator while keeping the value of the expression the same. We now perform the multiplication and simplify to find our final answer. Why don't we try another example? Say we're given the expression the square root of 5/10. We want to rationalize the denominator and simplify.
5 over 10 can be reduced to 1/2, can't it?
You're right. In this case, our first step is to simplify the fraction under the radical. Then, using the quotient property for square roots, we can rewrite the expression.
To rationalize our denominator, we can multiply by square root of 2 over square root of 2, right?
Right. Since the square root of 2 divided by the square root of 2 equals 1, this will allow us to change our denominator while keeping the value of our expression the same. When we perform the multiplication and simplify, we obtain a final result of the square root of 2 over 2.
Okay, so to rationalize a denominator when given the square root of a fraction, we can first rewrite the expression using the quotient property for square roots. We then multiply the expression by some fraction equal to 1. That allows us to rewrite our expression without a radical in the denominator. From here, we can simplify to determine our final answer.
That's exactly right. Great work!